You can hear the echo. Holy moly. Dude, the echo was crazy. Oh man.
Let's see if I can scare the boys. Hey guys, I'm at a railroad crossing. I got my train horns installed. I'm gonna try to out honk a train. I seen him coming that way, so I'm gonna wait for him and then honk while he gets here. There he comes, I can see him. I'm gonna try to out honk him. Almost there. Guys, I'm gonna try to out honk this guy. Hey guys, so today, day 2 or 3. I know I've been working on this thing for a little bit there, a little bit there. Right now, decided to work. It's hot, and I'm just trying to build some little brackets. Just taking it easy today, kind of lazy day today, but here's some brackets I'm working on for the air compressor. Because I was gonna use the existing brackets, but I had to make other ones because I want to mount it to the frame, and you just have to make all kinds of custom brackets. So that's what I'm working on today. Make some brackets, see where I want to put the compressors so they're close to the tank so I can reach with the hose, and then put this big boy in there, and then kind of squeeze that little guy in there somewhere. And then just working on some this is safety release, digital sensor, so I can run and see how much pressure I have in the tank inside the cab. Shut off switch, and then all the valves, dump valve, manifold, and then all the wiring. So as you can see, it's not like you just put it together. It's all custom, which is fun. I like doing it. You can do it your way, you know, move it around, add extra features, remove extra features. And I also got this electrical box, so maybe I can put all the relays and all the wiring inside of there, keep it away from the weather. So that's my plan. Plus I want to kind of nicely weatherproof these cylinders. I mean, not cylinders, solenoids, so no water gets in there, so they're nice and weatherproof. So that's the plan for today. Hopefully I can finish it today. There's not much left. I kind of have an idea where everything has to go, so I don't know how long the wiring is going to take, but I'll just keep you guys along and show you what we found out. And I just sitting here and noticed this guy right here. That bolt's too long, can't get the hose in there. Actually, let me see. Unless I go to the side, I'll probably be able to get it in there. So we'll see. A lot of little things. I'm not rushing. I have some extra time on my hands and just kind of screwing off, kind of feeling sick, so I didn't go to work. It's kind of stuffy nose and stuff, so took a couple of days off, work on some projects, not even worry about it. So alright, stay tuned. So I got the compressors mounted. They're right there. Wires will go to the box in there. This guy will connect to the side right here. So on the other side. And then let's see if this will still fit in here. Look at that. Perfect. Right over the compressor, and still enough room to get the valve in. Not too bad. Let's see. Right there. Like that. Look at that. It's a perfect fit. Oh, these are heavy to hold with one hand and film. Holy moly. Alright, you guys, after you know, numerous of cuts and making brackets, moving it around and everything, let me show you what this will come up with. So the only thing I don't really like is this thing hanging kind of low, but it is far back. So I got this big trumpet hung, then there's a little one facing that way. This one has like a 45-degree angle down because this one wouldn't fit if it was standing up, plus it would hit the compressor. This thing is so big, there's not much, oh man, it's windy, there's not much place to put it. But let me show you guys. So I got a compressor there, a trumpet there, there's the manifold, here's another compressor, and here is the other 4 trumpets. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's about it. So now I have to run all the wiring, but everything else is, I mean, it's solid. This thing's so big, but it's solid here. This one's solid. This one I had to move on a bracket over this way, but that's it, you guys. I wish I can lift this truck in the air and show you, but I mean, if you look from back here, well, excuse me, I have to lay down and film all this, but if you look from back here, you can kind of see, you can see the tank, and you can see a little bit of that trumpet, but man, it's not fun, you know, everything custom. So now, I mean, look at this mess. Now the fun part, wire everything, and actually I think that would be the easy part. It's just tedious and time consuming. This was the hard part because I have to, I'm by myself, I had to hoist everything with one hand, mark it, drill it out, then drilling out, marking not that bad, but holding that big assembly with the 4 horns and trying to screw it in with one hand, not fun at all. But it's all in there now, so wire it up and blow some horns. Alright, I got all of everything plugged, like the little holes for the sensors, the air compressor. I'm missing, or I need a little 90-degree in here because it's so tight. The way I mounted everything, the air compressor doesn't reach it. Well, it reaches, but it bends the hose too much. So, but let me show you guys. I got all the little, see, I got the valve, the automatic dump valve. I got this guy installed. I got this installed, that, the safety release. So pretty much everything, got the hole plugged on top. So now everything is installed. Everything should be tight. I mean, I did put tape on all the fittings, and still had some fittings left over. So now wire everything, run everything to the car, to the cab, and but yeah, I don't really, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see from here. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, it kind of blends in, everything's black, but you can see one of the trumpets. I was hoping not to see any of the trumpets. Plus, this one's the biggest one, imagine. This one's the biggest one, and this one's gonna fire right there. Just so whoever's driving on that side, you know, and gets in my way, and I start to pass him, or who, he's gonna get a little bit of a wake-up call. So I'm already feeling bad because I might be scaring people, but it is what it is. Well, here's running the wiring. There's a harness I made. So I have to run a battery, nice good fat cable, all the way back to the compressor. Then I need to run 2 signal wires to the cab for the 2 solenoids, 1, 2, which is in here, and 3rd wire to the cab from the back is for the switch, so I can shut it off and turn the whole thing off, so it doesn't, you know, before I leave or whatever, lock the truck, I can shut that thing off. And the pressure wire, so 4 wires total I need to run to the cab to read the pressure, so I can see what the pressure is in the tank. Oh man, I'm tired, it's hot, it's a mess everywhere. All the wires, look at my hands. It's underneath, running the wires nicely. So now 4 wires there, 1 wire back, and then I have this electrical box that I'm gonna drill a hole in and assemble all the wiring, like this guy, where is it at? I just had it over here. So my relay is gonna go in the box, and all that good stuff is gonna go in the box, and it's gonna be nice and sealed. It's like electrical outdoor box, and then run the switches inside, and I mean, I'm pretty much done. So it's a long process, but hopefully it's worth it. Okay, you guys, I got everything ran. This is like a day later. I've been messing with the wiring, but it just didn't work out. I didn't like the relay they had. It was overheating, melted one of the fuse boxes. I just didn't like how much power I was putting through this thing, but look what I have now. So now I have a 6-gauge wire running all the way back to the, I bought like a solenoid I put in there. It's like a 4-prong solenoid. It's like a starter solenoid, whatever it is, relay deal. So have a remote in there. I fired this thing up, pumped it up to 200. It actually pumped up to 202 psi, but the shut off didn't work. So maybe my switch is bad or something, or maybe my gauge is showing off wrong. So here's what I did inside. Let me see, turn on the light. So I have a gauge in there. Shows me what the PSI is in the tank. Then I have in there, it's kind of hard to see, but in there I have, see, you can kind of see in there, 3 toggle switches. So the, oh yeah, and I got amp step bars, got rid of the other steps. But the first switch turns on the remote, so it gives power to the switch, the pressure switch, so it can fire up the compressor. So I can just shut it off and nothing will work. The second switch switches from train horn disabled to train horn enabled with my actual horn on the steering wheel. And then the third one is for that valve down below. It's a dump valve. I'm lazy, I already said. I just want to be able to dump all my air out of the tank real fast without climbing underneath there. But I'm not gonna fire them up right now. I will in the next video, not in the next video, but like on the next clip, because I already been testing it, and I think my neighbors might come over and smack me around, probably waking them up. You guys won't believe how loud this thing is. I live in a canyon, and when I blasted, after I let off, you can hear for like 3-4 seconds, you can hear echo. Dude, this thing is so loud, it shakes the ground. At 200 psi when I blew this thing, man, I'm so scared to even use it now. It's so much fun, but it is scary. So now I gotta clean up this mess, clean up the truck a little bit, and then do a full review, and then maybe do like a drive-by honky edition or whatever you want to call it. But man, this thing is scary, exciting, and I thought it's gonna be loud, but I was not expecting this loud. And I have the trumpets, one's pointing 90 degrees to the driver's side, one's pointing 45 degrees. So the smallest one, 90 degrees to the driver's side, the biggest one, 45 degrees into the ground to the passenger side, and then the 4 middle ones, they just blast down. So dude, when I blast this thing on the gravel, you can see just dust everywhere. Plus it's smoky today, but man, I've been fighting with this truck. I didn't show a lot of the wiring because it's underneath. I can't even fit in there. I couldn't even fit. I mean, you guys can probably see. I can't even fit on the creeper. Didn't have the truck lifted, so I had to like climb on my back to run all the wires. I ran one wire, didn't like that. Then ran another wire, it didn't work. Then went today and bought brand new 6-gauge wire, ran all the way back to this metal solenoid that grounds to the frame and all that good stuff. Redid all my wiring underneath there, tucked it all away just so nothing's interfering with another thing. And then all the switches, had to make sure everything worked. There's so much wiring, but I got it to the way I want it. I can always shut it off, and there's guy is loud over there. I can always shut it off, and I can always have it on and off, whatever. I can see the gauge inside. I don't have to be back here. I can see everything what's going on back here in the cab. So that's what my goal was, and I achieved it. Now I gotta clean up my mess, because I was pissed and stuff was flying everywhere. Clean up my mess, clean up the truck, and do some demonstrations for you guys. All right, you guys, today is like a couple weeks later on this video. As you can see, it's a little chilly this morning. but I mean, flip-flops and a coat, it works. But been slacking on editing this video. I've been having too much fun with these train horns. So let me show you what relay I was talking about. Let me get underneath and I'll show you, instead of the relay that comes with it, what I used. In the video I said we used a starter relay. Well, that didn't work. That lasted only for a day. So let me get underneath to show you what I did. So first of all, I ran this 6-gauge wire all the way back here. It's nice and what do you call it, sturdy. And then there are all my grounds right here. We're straight through the frame, sanded it down so it's bare metal. And I had a different relay in here. It was like a starter relay, but it was not a continuous duty one, and I burned it out in one day. So not even one day, like half a day. So this guy's a continuous duty relay. So here's the power coming into it, and here's the power going to the compressors. I don't know if you can see them there. And here is the ground, and here is the remote that goes to my horn and my switch. So actually this goes to this guy, the shut off switch, and then goes to my horn and my switch. So one of those deals. It kind of looks like a mess, but it's not too bad. Plus I had some people ask me why I wrapped this around, but I try to make all my lines equal size. Doesn't matter if I can make it shorter or longer. I just made them equal size so they all fire at the same time, or they sound like they do. And yeah, here's the little guy. I don't know if I showed that much, but here's the 1, 2, 3, 4 are all plumbed in here. Tank straight to the valve and straight into the manifold. No pipes, nothing there. So that's that. One thing I found out with excessive use, this compressor on this side overheats, shuts off first, then that one. I haven't had that one shut off, and that one like on and off. That's only like if I'm using it really hard and going at it. But yesterday, this one, I was kind of on it pretty good, and this one quit working for a little bit. So that sucks when you want to blow your horn and nothing works. And also, I blew out this swivel fitting at one of the car meets. That was pretty embarrassing. Letting 200 psi of air out at the same time when they're expecting a train horn. But yeah, that's about it right there. This is my valve. I dumped the fuel, or not the fuel, I dumped the air out of there. But yeah, she's full right now, so it's a little dirty. I do apologize for that, but I've been using this thing day in, day out. But I'm sure glad that, I mean, in there it doesn't get dirty as much, because it'll get some dust in there, but it doesn't cake up like if the trumpets were pointing forward. So let's set up this camera and blow it a couple of times and see if the camera does it justice, and then I'll throw in some clips of the stuff I've been posting on TikTok and make a little collage of what I've been doing, messing around with.
Alright, you guys, I got the GoPro set up there, and let's see how loud it is. I know how loud it is, but my camera on my iPhone shuts off, so after I blow it the first time, it doesn't record anything. So let's give her a try. Actually, let's see how much PSI we have in there. Yeah, I don't even know where my keys are. Yeah, it's full. The tank is full, so let's do it. Alright. Oh, it's loud. You can hear the echo. Holy moly. Dude, the echo was crazy. Oh, man.
Man, it's so loud. I don't know how to, so I can't explain to you guys how loud it is. You have to hear it. So whoever heard it in Tri-Cities will
the car meets or whatever, you guys know how loud it is. I was at the car meets with it like 2 weeks ago, and some guy had some train horns. I pulled up, I haven't, you know, bumped them or anything. I just pulled up, we were just having a good time, and then I hear some train horns, and you know, my buddy's like, go, 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 you know. And Ross like, go, show him. So I go, and you know, he's still honking it, and he's having a good time. It's pretty loud. And then I honk mine, and you know, everybody's like, oh. And the guy packs up and leaves. He's like, I'm out of here. But yeah, and I was driving, this guy had some train horns, and he's blowing them, and he's like, let me see yours. And I blew them, and he's like, yeah. He's like, I don't feel like blowing mine anymore. But so I want to buy a decibel meter to show you guys. So find, you know, whoever has the other train horns, the other brand, just blow those and record it, and then blow these and records, and just see what the difference is, because then you guys can see the numbers and, you know, use your imagination and see how loud it is. But yeah, it is pretty loud. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna throw in some clips right now. They're kind of vertical because I recorded them for TikTok and for just Snapchat and stuff like that, because it's kind of hard to record sideways while driving. Not supposed to do that, so couldn't record much. So, but GoPro, I don't know, just slacking, not recording, just having too much fun. Because, you know, the worst feeling is when you get into another truck or another car and you need the train horns and they're not there. Worst feeling, almost crying inside. But and then when you do have this truck, nobody cuts you off, everything's going good, so you don't even get to use them as much. So, but yeah, I'll throw in some clips right now, just random stuff I recorded, and then check out the TikToks. It's just SalvageBoiz at TikTok. We post some random stuff on there. It's pretty fun. So check that out. Link down below or right here somewhere. But it's pretty easy. TikTok, type in SalvageBoiz. But watch some of these clips, and there they are. Hey guys, we finally got the air horn installed, and I hooked it up to my button over here. So we're gonna test it right now, and there it goes. Dude, that is loud. Hey guys, let's see if this train honks back. He did it. Let's see if I can scare the boys. Hey, let's see if he remembers me. No honk back. Holy crap. I got warned. Let's see if we can get another reaction from this truck driver and see if we can see if our horn is louder than his. Come on, Eddie, show him. Here we go again. Let's see if he'll honk at me. No? Nothing? No honk? No? There we go. There we go. Hey guys, I'm at a railroad crossing. I got my train horns installed. I'm gonna try to out honk a train. I seen him coming that way, so I'm gonna wait for him and then honk while he gets here. There he comes, I can see him. I'm gonna try to out honk him. Almost there. Guys, I'm gonna try to out honk this guy. he out honked me, man. You guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that good stuff. If you click the little note or description thing, and it lists all our social media. But thanks for being subscribed and watching these videos on YouTube. And I mean, people ask, is it worth it? Was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. The first time I bumped it by accident, it was worth it. I got in there and had like a little bit of air in there. I bumped it and I'm like, holy moly. So yeah, I mean, if you guys wanted something really loud that, you know, if I need to have them look at my stickers in the back that says SalvageBoiz, I have a way to get their attention. I mean, look at these cows. They were over here close. I honked that horn, they're no longer close anymore. So, you know, it's pretty fun, you know, obnoxious horn, and it is 100% worth it to me. So if you wanted one, go ahead and just do it. And then the first time you honk it and the reactions you get from, you know, car meets and stuff, I mean, you get some people angry. I mean, they're, you know, you can't please everybody, but 90% of the people just love it and they just can't stop hearing it. So it is worth it. And like always, the semi trucks driving there, at least that one doesn't have his J brake on, but I think they know I'm recording a video and they just over here. So I do apologize for that. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.